Our sun seems massive. It gives life, warms our planet, and holds the entire solar system together with its gravity. But what if I told you that on a cosmic scale, our yellow dwarf is nothing but a tiny grain of sand? Today, we are going on a journey beyond imagination. We are going to line up 10 of the most incredible stars in the universe. From incredibly heavy, explosive monsters to red hypergiants that could swallow our entire solar system. And we will not just look at them from the outside. We are going to place each of these monsters right in the center of our solar system. Hold on tight. The scale of what you are about to see goes completely beyond human comprehension. Number 10. The Sun, our starting point. To us, it is the undisputed king, a massive burning ball of plasma with a radius of 700,000 kilometers. You could fit over 1,000,000 Earths inside it. The Sun holds 99.8% of the entire mass in our system. All the planets, asteroids, and comets are just pitiful leftovers from its birth. The surface temperature is around 5,500 degrees Celsius. It is a perfect, stable, thermonuclear reactor that gives us life. It will keep burning its hydrogen for another 5 billion years before it swells up and devours the inner planets. But here is the paradox. We are used to seeing it as the center of everything. Yet, in strict astronomical terms, our majestic star is just a main sequence yellow dwarf, an ordinary, quiet star, just like tens of billions of others in the Milky Way. And today, we will prove that the word dwarf fits it perfectly. Let the parade of monsters begin. Let's see how fast our sun turns into a tiny grain of sand compared to them. Number 9. Sirius A. If you look at the night sky, you will not find anything brighter than this star. It is our closest neighbor, only 8 light-years away. At first glance, the size difference does not seem scary. The radius of Sirius A is only 1.7 times larger than the Sun, and it is exactly twice as massive. But that is a fatal mistake. Sirius A belongs to a completely different class of stars. It is a white-blue main sequence star, burning at nearly 10,000 degrees, twice as hot as our Sun. Because of this, Sirius shines 25 times brighter. Let's see what happens if we drop it right into the center of our system. Increased gravity is the least of our problems. A monstrous storm of heat and intense UV radiation will blast the Earth. Average temperatures will skyrocket by hundreds of degrees in just a matter of days. The oceans will boil away, creating a greenhouse effect even worse than Venus. Radiation will mercilessly strip our atmosphere into space, leaving the Earth as nothing but a sterile, molten rock. Number 8. R136A1. At first glance, our next step seems modest. The radius of this blue-white star is only 35 times larger than the Sun. Compared to the true giants waiting for us ahead, it looks quite compact. But looks are deceptive. Before you is the absolute record holder of the universe in a completely different category. R136A1 is the heaviest star known to science. Its mass exceeds the Sun by nearly 300 times. This star, belonging to the extreme Wolf-Rayet class, is blazing at an unimaginable 46,000 degrees. It shines several million times brighter than the Sun. The star is so overheated and unstable that it is literally blowing itself apart into space with furious stellar wind hurricanes, losing colossal amounts of matter every single second. Due to such violent energy consumption, this titan has less than 1,000,000 years left to live. What if this gravitational anomaly appears in place of the Sun? We won't even have time to boil. The star's light will instantly incinerate Earth's surface, turning it into an ocean of glass and magma. But the main thing is that monstrous mass. Gravity, exceeding the Sun's by 300 times, will brutally rewrite the laws of celestial mechanics. The inner planets will be ripped apart by tidal forces, and their burnt remains will spin in a deadly dance around this unstable, super heavy core. Number 7. Rigel. We are leaving the superdense dwarfs behind and taking our first real leap into the abyss of insane sizes. Meet the blue-white supergiant from the constellation of Orion. If R136A1 dominated with mass, Rigel dominates with sheer volume. Its radius exceeds our Sun by almost 80 times. The mass is 21 solar masses, and its surface is blazing at 12,000 degrees. This behemoth radiates light 120,000 times more intensely than our home star, but such luxury comes at a price. Its fuel is burning up catastrophically fast. Rigel has only a few million years left before it spectacularly ends its life in a supernova explosion. But let's run our experiment and place Rigel in the center of the solar system. The scales change drastically. The edge of this massive star will come almost directly up to the orbit of Mercury. The orphan planet will turn into a piece of glowing slag in a matter of hours. As for Earth, we will find ourselves fatally close to this blue-white furnace. The pressure of Rigel's light and stellar wind will be so colossal that our atmosphere will simply be blown away into deep space like a feather. The planet's surface will melt instantly, and Earth will turn into a perfect, smooth sphere of boiling basaltic magma. Which of these stars scared you the most? Drop your ideas for the next crazy simulation experiment in the comments. What else should we collide, blow up, or compare? I will carefully read everything and make the next video based on the most liked comment. So give a thumbs up to the best suggestions and make sure to subscribe to the channel so you do not miss the result of your own challenge. Number 6. Deneb. We just saw Rigel, a giant with a radius 80 times larger than the Sun. But now, we are entering the league of truly terrifying sizes. Meet Deneb, a white supergiant and one of the brightest stars in our night sky. Its mass is comparable to Rigel, about 19 solar masses, but its volume. Deneb's radius exceeds our modest Sun by an incredible 200 times. Its surface temperature is around 8,500 degrees, and it shines almost 200,000 times brighter than the Sun. This white behemoth is so massive and bright that we can clearly see it from Earth, even though it is almost 3,000 light-years away. Deneb is a cosmic lighthouse, burning through its fuel on its way to an inevitable supernova explosion. But back to our simulation. What happens if we replace the Sun with Deneb? When this white monster takes the center of the solar system, it will not just illuminate it, it will physically devour the inner planets. Its surface will swallow the orbit of Mercury, and the planet will disappear inside the star, dissolving into plasma. Venus will be incinerated in a matter of hours. Earth, our planet will find itself catastrophically close to the photosphere of this giant. The oceans will evaporate instantly, and the mountains will begin to melt and collapse, turning into glowing sludge. Earth's sky will be completely filled from horizon to horizon by the blindingly white, deadly fire of Deneb. Number 5. Antares, the heart of the scorpion. We just left Deneb at 200 solar radii, but now we are jumping to a completely different scale of monsters. Antares is a colossal giant with a radius about 680 times larger than our Sun. Let's drop it into our simulation. When Deneb took the center, it swallowed Mercury and Venus. But Antares? Its boiling surface would stretch all the way past the orbit of Mars. Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars would not just burn, they would be instantly vaporized inside this glowing beast. Here is the craziest part. Despite its monstrous size, Antares only weighs about 12 times more than our Sun. Its outer layers are incredibly thin, almost like a burning cosmic vacuum. Number 4. Betelgeuse. If the previous size shocked you, prepare for a star that is literally a ticking time bomb. With a radius of 700 times that of our Sun, Betelgeuse is slightly larger than Antares. But its size is not the scariest part. It is the absolute unpredictability. This supergiant constantly pulsates. It expands and shrinks, literally breathing in the vacuum of space. Its outer layers are incredibly unstable, and the star is desperately losing mass. In 2019, the whole world watched as Betelgeuse suddenly dimmed. It ejected a colossal cloud of matter, proving that it is on the brink of a violent death. In our simulation, Betelgeuse easily consumes everything up to the orbit of Mars, but the real show will begin when it finally detonates. Astronomers believe it will explode as a supernova at any moment. When it does, the blast will be so incredibly bright that it will cast shadows on Earth even during the day. Number 3. VY Canis Majoris. For a long time, this star held the title of the absolute champion, until new discoveries pushed it down to the bronze pedestal. This is a hypergiant, and the prefix hyper is justified 100%. Its radius is approximately 1,420 times that of our Sun. Meanwhile, its mass is only between 17 and 25 solar masses. Despite its colossal volume, the density of VY Canis Majoris is almost nothing. It is hundreds of thousands of times less dense than the air we breathe. Essentially, it is a glowing vacuum held together by gravity. The surface temperature is around 3,200 degrees Celsius. The star is in a stage of extreme mass loss. It is literally falling apart as we speak, throwing massive clouds of dust and gas into the surrounding space, wrapping itself in a dense cocoon. This monster only has a few millennia left to live. By cosmic standards, that is just a blink of an eye before the final hypernova explosion. Number 2. VX Sagittari. We have reached the silver medalist of our top list. This is a hypergiant and a true pulsating monster. The dimensions of this star do not stand still. It literally breathes, unstably shrinking and expanding. At the peak of its expansion, the radius of VX Sagittari reaches insane marks, approaching 1,950 solar radii. Despite such a gigantic volume, the mass of this star is only about 12 times that of our Sun, and the temperature on its cooling surface has dropped below 3,000 degrees Celsius. This is a dying titan that is right now shedding its outer layers into deep space, wrapping itself in a thick cloud of gas and stardust. What will happen if this unstable giant ends up in the center of our system? The scale of destruction reaches a completely new level. VX Sagittari will easily swallow the rocky planets, Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars, but it will not stop there. Its glowing boundary will completely consume the orbit of Jupiter, along with all of its moons, and come right up to Saturn. If our Sun ended up inside this gaseous leviathan, it would be nothing more than an invisible spark. Number 1. Stephenson 2-18. Before you is the absolute limit of stellar evolution known to humanity, a hypergiant located in the young massive cluster Stephenson 2, about 20,000 light-years away. Right now, it is the largest star in the universe that we have discovered. Its dimensions do not just scare us, they defy our imagination. The radius of Stephenson 2-18 is a record-breaking 2,150 solar radii. If our Sun were the size of a pea, this monster would be the size of a 2-story house. Just to complete one lap around the equator of this star, light, the fastest entity in the universe, would take almost 9 hours. For comparison, circling our Sun takes light only 14 seconds. The surface temperature here is around 3,000 degrees Celsius. Like all hypergiants, Stephenson 2-18 is an ephemeral giant. With a colossal volume, its mass is only about 20 solar masses, making its outer layers incredibly thin. This star is at the very edge of its life. Its fuel reserves are almost exhausted, and in the next few million years, it faces an inevitable and catastrophic collapse. In the scale of our system, this giant puts the final dot. Its photosphere would not just swallow Earth, Mars, and Jupiter, it would completely dissolve the orbit of Saturn without a trace. Next to this titan, our huge, bright Sun is not even a grain of sand. It is just a mathematical error, lost in an endless ocean of glowing gas. If these scales impressed you, hit the subscribe button. There is a lot more cosmic madness ahead that will change your view of the universe. Do not forget to suggest topics for new videos down below, and like the ideas of other viewers. As a reminder, the winner by likes will be the theme of the next episode. Thank you for watching, and see you at the new frontiers of space.